How's it going, you sexy beasts? A lot of people have been asking what my favorite weapon is, what my favorite class is, and even what faction I play. So I decided to throw all these questions into one answer in the form of a video. If you guys like this kind of video, go ahead and let me know. I'd love to do more like these. As a forewarning, this loadout requires a lot of certifications to be dumped into it to be very potent. Also, as it does use a low rate of fire weapon, it requires a highly skilled user in order to make it work. This is my favorite loadout to run, and I don't expect it to work for everyone, but I was just wanting to share it. Anyway, I had a really awesome run with this particular weapon a couple of days ago. How good was it? Well, by the end of an hour-long play session, I had scored 117 kills and died 10 times. With it, I actually secured a really awesome kill streak of about 27 Vonnery soldiers, all while my allies fell around me. I held a little jagged rock outcropping, preventing the Vonnery sovereignty from pushing forward into our amp station. This particular loadout, I'm calling it the Phalanx, as it's been my favorite loadout by far to use as a solid all-around soldier, capable of combating any threat you go up against with ease. First and foremost, our weapon of destruction, the NC6 Gauss SAW, or more commonly known as the God SAW. It deals 200 damage per shot and fires at 500 rounds per minute, which gives you the ability to just destroy people at longer ranges while still being a very capable weapon at closer ranges. You will, however, get outgunned by enemies using an Orion or the T9 Carve in close quarters, but if you're accurate and are able to pop domes, you can just outgun about anyone at any range. I've got mine loaded up with some pretty standard attachments. To complement its range, I've thrown on a forward grip for the rail attachment, a compensator for the barrel slot, and a high velocity ammunition for the ammo slot. My sights of choice have got to be the 3.4 times sight, or more specifically, the LX Tacti-Eye, as it gives a very clear crosshair even though it's slightly misaligned. Factional equivalents would be the Flare for the Vonnery Sovereignty and the TMG-50 for the Terran Republic. For my secondary, I'm running with the Hunter QCX crossbow with the detect bolts and a Darklight flashlight. You can slap on a sight onto this weapon if you wish, but so long as you've got the detect bolts, you're good to go. The detect bolts are invaluable when you're running solo, trying to secure a capture point, or to pinpoint where the enemy is moving. Think of it as a handheld infiltrator. Speaking of, with the flashlight you can reveal any pesky infiltrators that are camping in a capture point or just chilling out. Keep in mind that we do have 400 bullets available in our Gauss SAW, so we won't be needing to use a secondary weapon that often. Just keep in mind that reloading your SAW takes you out of the fight for a solid 7 seconds, so be sure to reload only when necessary or when you are able. My launcher is the Hawk GD68, or in other words, the one that locks onto aircraft. I've found there's no reason to use any other factional rocket launcher other than this one, as they're all pretty much inferior. The Hawk can lock on aircraft if you're getting camped by a Liberator, can be dumbfired to deal with pesky tank zergs, or an overpowered max you may run into. VS and TR equivalents are the Nemesis and the Grounder respectively. The rest of my certifications include the Adrenaline Shield for my ability slot, Nanoweave armor for my suit slot, anti-vehicle grenades, and medical kits for my utility. Let's do a rundown of why I chose these certifications and what benefit they give. As this build is designed as a strong all-around loadout, the Adrenaline Shield works wonders when you're fighting off waves of incoming enemies. As it does require you to actually kill enemies to recharge your overshield quickly, you're better off sticking with the default nanite mesh generator until you've picked up level 4 or 5 of Adrenaline Shield. For the suit slot, it's practically a no-brainer. We're building to be a potent all-around soldier, and what's the most common thing that kills the crap out of us? Bullets! Pick up the first rank of Nanoweave armor and you're set. You won't be seeing much of a difference in survivability beyond the first point, since the damage reduction is so minuscule. But keep dumping certifications into it until you've reached the final level of Nanoweave armor, just for YOLO swags. For the grenade slot, I've found that the anti-vehicle grenade does exactly what the default fragmentation grenade does, but does a lot more damage to max units and has the potential to damage armored vehicles. What's not to love about it? And finally, for the utility slot, we've got the medical kits, a full heal in the back of your pocket for the low price of 75 infantry resources. At maximum rank, you can carry 4 medical kits at once, which will further extend your lifetime on the battlefield. So there you have it, you sexy beasts. Hopefully you liked this loadout video, and if you did, please give it a big ass thumbs up. If you've tried this loadout before or are going to try it now, let me know how well you did with it. I'd love to hear it. If you've got a favorite loadout of your own, go ahead and post it in the comment section as well for everyone else to give it a go. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you'd like to see more videos like these, then go ahead and subscribe. It's a free, yeah.